Let's begin. No matter the storms that come, your mind stands unshaken. No matter the distractions, your attention remains sharp. No matter the betrayals, your heart refuses to be poisoned. This is not a fantasy. It is what the Stoics trained for, every day, every hour. They understood that life will throw pain, noise, and loss at you. But they also knew, if you control yourself, you control everything that matters. In this guide, we'll uncover the 7 Stoic habits that, if practiced daily, will transform your life in ways the world may never applaud. But you will feel their power in every decision, every reaction, every breath. Habit 1. Begin with intentional stillness. Most people wake up and immediately surrender. The phone buzzes, the inbox fills, notifications scream. Before the mind even opens its eyes fully, the world has already claimed it. But the Stoics did the opposite. They claimed their minds first. Marcus Aurelius began his mornings reminding himself, "Today I will meet people who are ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious." Why? Because preparation dissolves surprise. When you start your day with intentional stillness, you step into the battlefield with armor already strapped on. Practical exercise. Before touching your phone, sit for 2 minutes. Breathe deeply. Whisper to yourself, "Nothing can disturb me unless I allow it." I begin this day calm, not chaotic. Try this tomorrow. Notice how the tone of your day changes. That one ritual is worth more than 1,000 motivational quotes. Because stillness isn't empty. Stillness is strength. Habit 2. Ruthlessly guard your time. Seneca wrote, "People are frugal in guarding their property, but squander their time. The one thing it is right to be stingy with." Think about it. If someone tried to steal your wallet, you'd fight. If someone wasted your weekend, you'd shrug. But time is the only currency you can never earn back. A Stoic sees every hour as sacred. Modern application. Audit your last week. How many hours did you lose to endless scrolling? How much of your energy went to gossip, complaints, distractions? The harsh truth. Your future is being stolen in minutes and hours, not in grand tragedies. Practical Stoic habit. Before saying yes to anything, ask, does this align with my values? Or am I just afraid to say no? When you treat time as gold, you spend it carefully. And here's the paradox. People who ruthlessly guard their time end up living fuller, richer lives because they give their energy only to what multiplies. Habit 3. Embrace voluntary discomfort. The world whispers, "Seek comfort." The Stoics shouted back, "Seek strength." Seneca practiced poverty. He wore rough clothes, ate simple bread, and asked, "Is this what I feared?" Because the man who has rehearsed hunger never panics at empty plates. Discomfort is not the enemy. Discomfort is the gymnasium of the soul. Modern examples. Take cold showers, not for the trend, but for discipline. Skip unnecessary luxuries, not for deprivation, but for freedom. Do the hard task first, not for pride, but for progress. Every time you lean into discomfort, you build resilience. And resilience is the one currency that never loses value. Remember this: muscles grow under resistance. Character grows under trials. The easy path builds nothing worth carrying. In a world of noise, restraint is rare. And what is rare becomes powerful. Epictetus warned, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we may listen twice as much as we speak." Think of the last time you said something in anger. Did it strengthen you or weaken you? Silence is not absence. Silence is presence without waste. The Stoic uses words sparingly, like a sword drawn only when necessary. Practical Stoic pause. Before you speak, ask, does this serve truth or just my ego? If ego, stay silent. If truth, speak, but speak simply, without flourish. Try this in your next argument. Instead of rushing to reply, wait. Notice how silence disarms aggression. Notice how your restraint makes the other reveal more than they intended. Habit 5. Journal for perspective. At the end of brutal days, Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, not to impress, not to publish, but to see his own mind clearly. Journaling is not about poetry. It's about perspective. When you write your fears, they shrink. When you write your mistakes, you learn. When you write your gratitude, your heart steadies. Try this simple practice tonight. Write 3 things you did well. Write 3 things you could do better. Write 1 reminder for tomorrow. That page becomes your silent teacher. And over weeks, you begin to notice something. Clarity grows. Because unexamined thoughts control you. Examined thoughts obey you. Habit 6. Rehearse hardship before it arrives. The Stoics practiced a mental exercise called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of misfortune. Marcus imagined betrayal. Seneca imagined poverty. Epictetus imagined pain. Why? To suffer twice? No. To suffer less when reality struck. Modern example. Imagine losing your job. Now rehearse how you'd respond with dignity. Imagine being insulted. Now rehearse meeting it with calm. Imagine failure. Now rehearse how you'd use it as fuel. When hardship arrives, the untrained panic. The Stoic smiles softly and whispers, "I knew you were coming." Prepared minds don't break. They bend, and bent minds cannot be broken. Habit 7. End with reflection, not escape. Most people end their day escaping, numbing their minds with endless shows, scrolling, or gossip. The Stoic ends with reflection. Seneca asked himself nightly, "What weakness did I overcome today? What impulse did I resist? Where did I fail?" 3 questions, but 3 questions turn your entire life into a teacher. Practical Stoic night ritual. Before bed, replay your day in your mind. Forgive your mistakes, but don't excuse them. Plan to do better tomorrow. This habit stacks wisdom. Day by day, year by year. until your life itself becomes a book of discipline and progress. The Stoic secret to unseen success. Here's the paradox. The greatest victories are unseen. No one claps when you choose silence over anger. No one notices when you choose discipline over distraction. No one praises you for choosing patience over pride. But these are the victories that shape destiny. The Stoics didn't chase applause. They chased virtue. Because fortune fades, fame dies, wealth can vanish overnight. But character endures. Unseen success is the foundation of all visible success. And once you master yourself, the world can no longer master you. You don't need to control the world. You only need to control yourself. Stillness at dawn, discipline in speech, strength in discomfort, reflection at night. Master these, and you won't just master your day. You will master your life. So I ask you, which Stoic habit will you begin today? Write it below, because unseen success begins not with applause, but with one decision. And that decision is yours.